Hi everyone. This is a demo for Yozo AI Marketing Agent. This is, as you can see, a test store that we created. Under orders, you'd see the abandoned checkouts. We have around 9 abandoned checkouts. What I will do here is that I've already installed the Yozo app. We'd open Yozo AI Marketing Agent. Start Yozo. Okay. So here it begins with a brief description of the agent. And then it jumps into a key findings section where basically it has spotted already the 9 abandoned carts for the store, its demo. And then it gives us some key findings: the total potential lost revenue, which is the sum of the abandoned checkouts, the average abandoned cart value. Of course, here you'd see that the abandonment rate is 0%, and that's mainly because this is a test store with no actual orders, the top abandoned products, and the frequency of abandonment, whether or not it was a single item or a multiple item, the cards with discounts, total amount of discounts, and then the reachability of those cards. So 66% of customers have an email, 88% have a phone number, 88% of them we captured their names, and then the percentage of cards with free shipping. And then it asks, we will be working closely together to recover those cards. What's your name? So I entered my name. And then it continues to ask, basically, it gives me a brief that by recovering some of those cards, I aim to increase the revenue by 5 to 10%. Does this sound promising? And then it starts collecting few information, particularly those information related to budget that the store owner would be very keen about. So for some cards, I might need to be giving away some promo codes to motivate users. I propose 10% in line with industry average. Is this okay? Yes. Right, Salma, do you want to cap the maximum amount I can give on a single card? For example, 500 EGP per card. I said here, for example, 200 EGP. And then, great, I typically use email, WhatsApp, and SMS to recover cards. Is this okay for you? Again, one more decision that is related to budget, pertains to budget that the store owner would be keen about. And then here, for example, I said use only email and WhatsApp. And then it takes a few minutes to analyze the cards and create a recovery plan. Generating segmentation report. Segments have been created. Generating recovery flow report. Okay. And then it summarizes basically the recovery in a brief table in simple language. So here you can see that it created 3 different segments. And then that's the segment description. So, for example, light explorers are the first time users with the lower value cards up to 2000 EGP. And that they're all first time users because, again, this is a demo store with no previous orders. In other stores, you'd see that segmentation can be done based on returning users. And then for each of those, it created a very simple flow. So, for example, in Light Explorers, it starts with an email, a gentle reminder theme, 1 hour after abandonment, and then the discount used is in WhatsApp. For example, it's a 5% discount up to 100 EGP, even though we agreed that the maximum is 10% with 200 EGP, but you'd see that for Light Explorers, it used a lesser discount. Engage browsers, it's using the maximum discount. High value trackers, they're actually using a gentle email reminder that, so you'd see here, for example, that the delays are less because the user has is a high intent user that actually added a lot to their cart and are also using the 10% discount. And then it says the ready to run test flows so that you can see the template. So do you like to proceed? Yes. So here it asks for my phone number in order to be able to send WhatsApp messages. I enter the phone number and then it sent already the test flows successfully. So that's the email on which they sent and the WhatsApp message was sent to this number. Would you like to approve those flows for the messages? I said yes here. I'll show you the screenshots after the video is done. Now, since we already approved the flows, it says here that I need to connect my email account, and then it gives me the steps for connecting my email account. If I don't wish to connect my email account, then I will be sending messages from Yozo email. Let's click here in order to be sending the messages. I'll continue with Google. Of course, if I have a Microsoft email, I'll do that accordingly. Let's, for example, choose this email. Advanced. Continue. I did that before, so it already has some access. Okay, great. And now we go back to this. Now it's connected to my email and will be sending emails from my email as a store owner. If I wish to change anything, now it's supposed to be active, but if I want to change anything, for example, if I want to stop the flows for anything, then if I just say here, for example, stop flows, all recovery flows have been successfully stopped. I can edit the flows, for example. Let's say use only email. It will regenerate the flows accordingly. So everything that we need to do that I need to do as a store owner can be done in the chat with the agent itself. If I wish to change the discounts, if I wish to change the channels that I'm using. So in reality, it is acting as my own marketing specialist, as if I'm texting them via WhatsApp, for example. You can see here how they change the flows. All channels are now email. So this was the first use case for the agent, which is the cart recovery, but other use cases are being added, like first-time user activation, having flows and forms in the website, embedded in the website to grow the network. Many more use cases are coming on the way, but for now it's cart recovery agent. But for now, that was the cart recovery use case. And right now I'll show you the screenshots for the WhatsApp message and the email that I received.